Good morning. I want to welcome everybody here to the reopening of the Riverwalk section of the Greenway. It is my pleasure to finally have this section back open. I know it's been a long time for the public, even longer for us who's answered all their questions about when it would reopen, but super excited to be here. The 3 new bridges that we have put in place will be here longer than all of us. So a couple of thank yous real quick. I want to thank council members Michael Sims and Andrea Archer for coming today. I'd also like to thank Representative Donna White for joining us today. It's always a pleasure to see you. In addition to that, I've got Dana Wooten from the Chamber. Always great to see you too. After that, the next person is Mayor Jody McLeod. I'd like to invite him up to stand up to have a couple comments as well. Thank you.
Okay, I'll take the round of applause now. Y'all are the best. Good morning and welcome. I'm Clayton Mayor Jody McLeod. Thank you for joining us for the ribbon cutting ceremony. Today we are here at the Clayton Riverwalk on the Noose, and it's a 4-mile, 10-foot wide paved trail that begins at the Johnston County line and Wake County and comes parallel to the Noose River and goes underneath Covered Bridge Road. It's one of the best assets in the town of Clayton, which is one of the reasons why Clayton is the best place to work, live, and play. So we invite all of you to come and enjoy and get back into your groove. We know it's been a long time coming. We're appreciative for your patience on this project. But as Matt said, Town of Clayton and this council have invested the money to create a bridge of sustainability that will far outlive most of us who are here today. So for that, I'm very appreciative. To all of our staff, every department who's had a part of this, we can't thank you enough for what you've done. Y'all put your heart and soul in everything that you do, and this is a quality product of all of that collaboration. And on behalf of the town of Clayton, we appreciate that.
All right, good morning. Jonathan Jacobs, I'm the Assistant Engineering Director for the town of Clayton. I want to thank everybody for coming out here today to reopen this section of Greenway. As Mayor stated, we have a beautiful bridge here behind me. There's also 2 more further up the Greenway that we're extremely proud to present to you today. And I also want to take a moment to recognize Scott Bernard, our Parks and Recreation Director, who is currently recovering from a major accident a couple weeks ago and is unable to be here today. And I also want to thank Crowder Construction for being here today, our primary contractor for the project, and their diligence over the last several days. But through the duration of the project, we've received about 5 inches of rain in the last week, and they have worked very hard to have our project in a presentable area for you today, and likely will be underwater here later today as the river crests with all the rain that we've gotten. But as with any major asset, such as your car, your house, there's routine maintenance and things that have to take place. And approximately 2 years ago, we performed a routine assessment of these 3 bridges, which were originally constructed when Riverwood was developed back in the late 90s, and found the amount of rehabilitation necessary to get the bridges into a safe and maintainable condition really outweighed the cost to replace the bridges. So we started solicitation for a design-build project, and we chose to do the design-build route to expedite the project and minimize the impact to the public, because we know the importance of this, of any greenway, but specifically this section being a part of the Mountains to Sea Trail. So we evaluated 3 proposals and found the Crowder and AMT design build team to be the most qualified for the project. And I couldn't be more proud to share the partnership that we have shared with Crowder, and really have served as an extension to the town. And I'm also proud to say that we completed the project ahead of schedule and did not have a single change order on the entire project, which I think by itself earns a round of applause. So, all right. So as with that, the importance of a closure and how it affects the public is really important, and we took that into account. We worked closely with the Riverwood Athletic Club HOA and proposed a alternative detour through the subdivision to try to minimize the impact while it's still not necessarily a greenway through the beautiful area here, but it provided an option for you to continue your recreation use of the facility. And I want to thank their diligence and the residents of Riverwood for the impact, the noise, and everything that took place to get us here today. And in addition, I want to recognize or bring your attention to the additional things. And not only did we replace 3 bridges, but we replaced all the asphalt in the area. So between this trailhead and the third bridge to the northwest, all that is brand new asphalt for you to use, and then some additional railing, shoulder work, and then we also performed extensive stream bed and environmental work underneath all 3 bridges, which was in addition to the original work that we proposed. Once the bridges were demoed, we found some additional things necessary. So with that being said, I want to show how proud we are. This is something that, as we've all mentioned, will outweigh or outlast many of us here today, and that's a very important part of all of these projects and staff's collaboration and all of that nature. So anyway, I want to introduce our construction team, Nick Villaray, to come up and share a few words.
Okay, thank you all for being here. I'll make it quick. I just wanted to thank everybody involved with the project, especially the members of the community here. They've been great to work with and understanding with all the impacts and the construction taking place, the noise involved with pile driving and setting these bridges. The town of Clayton has been awesome. I want to highlight that partnership. It's been really good to work with y'all. As Jonathan said, we had no change orders. We finished the project ahead of time and on budget, which is great. Our proudest thing is that we finished it safely. So we did not have any incidents or accidents throughout construction. So that's always our main goal. But thank you to, I know Darren's not here, but Darren and the crews who actually worked out here, the subcontractors, AMT from a design standpoint, and just everybody that's out here today who had a part of this. So thank you all, and appreciate being a part of the project. So thank you.
I want to thank everybody again, and at this time, I'd like to invite Representative Donna White to come up and say a few words.
Good morning, and what a beautiful good morning it is. Did you all see the cardinal sitting, the male cardinal sitting on the female cardinal's nest right up there? It's really great. Lee Barbie pointed that out to me when I came by. Anyway, it is just such an honor to see the kind of not end result, but just the beginning of a continuation. My Bill 130 back in 1920. I'm sorry, it was June 21 that it got signed by the governor. And it put this, the Neuse River Trail and the Sam's Branch Trail in the East Coast Greenway. The East Coast Greenway Alliance approached me and asked me if I would be interested in getting our trails in Johnson County in that greenway. I said, of course, because it goes from Maine to Florida. And what it does, once we got the bill going and people realized it was going to pass and there was 2 significant trails in Clayton that were going to be part of it, they wanted to go a step further. So we went a step further and we got the East Coast Greenway with the 2 Neuse River trails, Sam's Branch and Neuse River Trail. We got that into the state park system. So now, moving forward, anytime that we need, additional funding, we can get, we can apply through grants from the state park system. So it was just really an honor and a pleasure to be a part of that, and it's just so I'm honored to be with you all today. And thank you so much for the town and for everything that the mayor, the commissioners, the town council, not the commissioners, sorry, the town council Oops. I'm in the town right now, not the county. But thank you all so much, and thanks. Great production, and I know you had a lot of difficulty doing all of this. So thank you so much for all that you've done. It's good to be with you today.
All right. So I'm going to be bringing it to the close here. I'm Rich Coppola, town manager. Wanted to just highlight some of the things that folks said today. I hope you heard the words collaboration, because projects like this really can't happen without many different staff within the town taking part. This was a great opportunity for our parks folks and our engineering folks to work together to deliver a really much needed improvement to our system here that we're going to be really proud of, or that we are very proud of, and we're going to be able to reap the benefits of for generations to come. I do want to take a moment too to recognize those Parks and Rec staff, particularly our folks that are going to be out here on a daily basis maintaining this. Jimmy and his crowd. These old bridges that we've had, we've put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into them, keeping them up. And so to be able to have something like this where our folks can really kind of focus on some of the other areas in town that we need to maintain while these things kind of do their jobs for the next 30, 40, 50 years, that's going to be really beneficial for them. But still going to take work on their end, so we appreciate everything that they've done to date, as even getting things ready for today, hoping that we can get this thing in before the river does crest. Moving forward, this is the fourth, we've had 4 bridges on our Greenway Trail replaced over the last 5 years, and all of them we've kind of set a new standard with these types of bridges that we've been installing. This is a big investment that we're very fortunate that our elected officials see the benefits to these types of investments, as well as using that higher quality to ensure that we are not having to shut this Greenway down again for a very long time, at least related to the bridges. Will not guarantee that moving forward. At this time, I did want to just thank everybody that has come out to see this morning. It was a beautiful day for us to be able to open these bridges back up. We've even seen some activity on them already, so clearly they're doing their jobs, and we really do appreciate the public's dealing with the inconvenience of it being closed for as long as it was. But we're proud to say they're back open and they're ready for business. So at this time, I think we'll go ahead and do the ribbon cutting. Thank you, everybody.
Awesome.